Got no paper, told him quit the pocket, watching G's ripping at the seams, holding on some dead foes. Schizophrenic with the bag, listen to the money, nigga praying every day. Glad to say I was broke, tell him battle. Now I got my bands up, 1000 on the bill just to keep the pants up. Only on the real note, I couldn't fake what I've been doing. All my real ones know this nigga right influence. 53, I'm throwing up, they see the G and I keep it tough. Say she feeling little nigga, try love. Say she love me for my smile, so I'm looking mean as Seen this days squawking, so I'm keeping feathers plugged.
Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. One ticket remaining to be punched for the championship round next week. We're all set and off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll get that to his tight end, Ben Sinnott. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
See the rookie tight end, Ben Sinnott, there on the first down completion. And, Mike, he's kind of a throwback in the sense that he can do pretty much everything. He's got good, strong hands. He's a tough blocker. He's elusive with the ball in his hands as a runner, and he can make you miss in space. At Kansas State last year, he led the team in both receiving yards and touchdowns.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down. Throwing is Daniels. Finding Terrace Marshall for the completion. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He's got it inside the 5. He is in. Ben Sinnott. Touchdown, Commanders. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. To take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A safe kick taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Williams going to throw on the first play. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. In motion now, it's Scott. On 3rd and 2, it's Williams. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. A really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Williams to the air once more. He'll go right back to Komet. He's got it again. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive. And as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Throwing again, Williams. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain of 11 there, and a first down.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Now the free agent signee from Philadelphia, it's DeAndre Swift. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Check out.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Here we go, set. Go.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The motion man here is McClure.
19.
The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. 7-3 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. The motion man here is McClure. They'll go play action here with Daniel. In trouble, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and Let's see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Open receiver is Marshall. He's got it.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. His defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
On first down, it's Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. And in motion is Brown.
70 Lion. 60
Daniels to throw on second down. That one complete to Brian Robinson. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. Oh, he pulled it a bit, and that pass is left to the upright. It's no good. And the lead holds steady at 4.
I can tell you firsthand, Mike, snowy conditions are tough for everybody, but they can be especially tough on the kickers. You just can't practice this. There's nothing you can do to simulate your plant foot, the ground. In this case, it winds up no good.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. On second down, it's Williams. And he goes up top, looking for Komet.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw it again, it's Williams. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player.
Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Taking off. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
Pass pulled in by Herbert. The Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
That's good for another Chicago Bears. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Go.
Here's Herbert. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
It's one thing if you don't get the ball in the end zone, but it's another to lose this many yards. And I think now for this offense and this play caller, they've got to reevaluate their approach down here in tight.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Now Williams. Now a screen set up for Herbert. And he'll get about halfway there. It's a gain of 2, down to the 2.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Okay, ready?
Chance to get the lead before the break. Here we go. 4th down and goal.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Shot alert. Shot alert. Ready. Hut. Hut, hut.
They'll try it now, and it's Herbert. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. He's up to the 20. Now he's loose at the 40. He's to the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 99 yards. Touchdown, Washington. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a 1st down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Go.
Throwing is Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Catch made there by Allen. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
That's caught left side by Odunze. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
This is the connection that Bears fans have been dreaming about since these two guys were drafted in this previous spring's draft. I mean, they think they have one of the more formidable young quarterback wide receiver duos in the entire league. Williams, 1st overall pick. Odunze, number 9. The future looks bright in Chicago.
Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So we've reached halftime here in the NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we ready ourselves for the second half to follow. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week, and we are back at it with the third quarter. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the ground, it's Herbert to start the drive. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Brings up second and 7 at the 26-yard.
Here's Williams now to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
It's a pickup of 44 yards. That's another Bears.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Got it, ready?
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4.
Let's go. Set go. Set go.
Williams to the air once more. That's hauled in at the 2. The Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Throwing again, Williams. And he gets to the outside and kicks it in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Bears. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Back 60.
To throw is Daniels. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now he'll run.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Throwing on second down, Daniels. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Ben Sinnott was the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down. From the shotgun on third down, Daniels.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. In motion now, it's Scott. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down.
Trap roll 80. Set. Cut 19. Cut 19. Lion. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early.
Ready up.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll be second down.
Let's go now.
To throw, it's Williams. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
69.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On second down, it's Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Second pirate. Let's go. Take go.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. The Bears send out their punt team, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Daniels. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. It's second down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He completes it to Marshall.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Throwing again, Daniels. The right side, catch made by McLaurin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll run it here with Robinson. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he will have the Commanders' first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack. I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. In motion now, it's Scott. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. This pass is caught by Scott. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Chicago.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. He's going to tuck it and go. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
That's good for a Chicago Bears.
Throwing is Williams. That is left side and taken in by Allen. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Williams. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Go!
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
To throw it again, it's Williams. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That's caught left side by Odunze. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 60. 70 Lion. 30.
He'll run. He is down at the 14, but will have the 1st down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
They'll drop to throw. And he will score. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. One more hurdle here. They've got to get the 2-point conversion to stay alive in these playoffs.
Ready, go! Ready.
They'll try to run with Swift. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
Mike, we hear it so often when a team trails by 8. Oh, this is only a 1-score game. That's not always the case. It's dependent upon getting that 2-point conversion. So here you go. You fail, they got to find a way to get the ball back and score again.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Now Robinson. Ooh. And drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd. Sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there.
Brings up second and a yard at the Bears' 23-yard line.
They'll go again with Robinson. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down.
Let's go now. Check, 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 check.
3rd and a yard. It's Daniels. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now, an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away. He's got it. And the Commanders will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Williams. He's going to keep it himself. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the 1st down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
A 40-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick. Not much of a chance.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Go.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. They are able to do something that's not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Chicago.
Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down, look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, then more PayPal. Turned up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this is great cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole take, wow. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, D's. Fresh out the beta game.